Hi, I'm Mactab, and today I have a thrift haul slash a less than 5 minute thrift video in which I filmed a few of the dolls that I saw while thrifting. So I have a lot of dolls here. I think this is most of them, but I will double check and look. I got a decent amount of stuff, but if you don't know, it was recently my birthday. I feel like I haven't stopped talking about it. And so I went thrifting for my birthday. I gave my parents a few places that I wanted and then put them in the order of like desperation. These are the places that I really like to go. And then they picked and we went over 2 days, I think. Anyway, so I got some dolls. I was also gifted some dolls from my family. Anything else? But yeah, so I'm gonna show them and show you what I got, as well as obviously show the thrift video. I'm also going to tell you what places I went to. Not that I feel like people sometimes ask like, where do I get my dolls? And most of the time I'm just like it's my local like random place that has maybe one doll every once in a while, but these are places that have more dolls and are bigger. And yeah, so I'm not sure how interested, can I speak today? The answer is no. How interested you will be in the places that I went, but I will attempt to do it. I'm gonna try to go in the order that I went, but I am going to insert the clip of me thrifting. I didn't film all the places. I was really anxious, but I tried. I did my best. One of the places that I would have liked to film the dolls, they were in the air, and I just can't imagine walking around like this. The person had to get a ladder to get them down. Actually, I think both of the dolls that I got, I actually think we just stood on our tiptoes, but last time I was there, they had to get a ladder to get them down. There were a lot of dolls, and let's begin. So you can take a look at my thrift video. Again, it's like less than 5 minutes. If you want to not hear me talk, you can do that, but I did have to do a voiceover because I was trying to be like not suspicious, so I was talking while I was doing it, randomly talking. Most of my thrifting does not look like this wall. I had to drive kind of far to get here, and then, you know, because there's a lot of really good stuff here. They are gorgeous. Look, all this stuff here. I actually didn't, crazy enough, buy anything from this booth. I really thought that I would. There's Ever After High dolls right above it for like $100, I think is what they were. But they were, other than that, well, actually, I feel like the Ever After High might actually be decently priced. They were decently priced here, okay? But I ended up buying from a different store. That doll's so pretty. I want her so bad. Also, the firefighter was really tempting. The 2000, is it 2001? I don't know what actually number that was. But look at all this stuff. Also, there's a hillbilly. Sorry, that's so funny. They had such good stuff here, but most of the time, my stuff that I get does not look like this. This, though, is typically what I see. I love the ornaments. I have a year-round tree, so I'm always looking at ornaments. They're just always so expensive. I feel like they were like $15 here, if I'm not mistaken. I think I show prices, but they're always fun to look at. I think they're really fun and cool, and anytime I find them for like $5, I pick them up because I love ornaments. I have broken them though because they're right next to my door, so I've been staying away from ornaments for a little bit. We also have the older Barbies that are always in case. You can see me. I'm trying to show, but I'm not the greatest at this. So if you're hoping for really good thrift videos, that's not me. Look at the Tootie. She was so expensive though, but I love seeing some of the dolls in the cases. I think they're just fun to look at. There's another doll, the Look. She was $75. Did I wave to you? Anyways, I love the Looks dolls, but more dolls we're gonna see. Definitely a lot are always in the case. Can I use words today? That gem came home with me. Can you see the older Skipper? She was only $20. I don't know how much they typically should go for. I feel like she wouldn't be that terrible to fix up, but I chose not to get her. And then this doll has been there forever. Her outfit is so cute. What are her pieces from? Because every time I see her, I'm always tempted to get her, but I think I just really like the pieces on her. Anytime I don't recognize a doll, I film it because I'm like, what is this doll? I thought it was Tammy at first, but it's not. A lot of times this is what I find when I thrift. I find like bins like this of just random dolls. These are obviously OMG, so I'm excited to find them, but usually they're not wearing many of their pieces. Look, her outfit, isn't that, oh my god, can I speak today? Look at her outfit, there we go. It was Equestria Girls, and then they always have really expensive dolls in the air. They're really expensive, but I still like to look at them. Again, another example of me being like, I don't know who this doll is, but I'm showing you the packaging and the doll. She's been here for a while. I always say that though. because then I can look her up when I get home. So that was that. Some more dolls in a bin. This, I actually bought a doll from here. I didn't show it, but it didn't have a price on it. Yeah. Also, there is a High School Musical doll in here, Sharpay. I didn't think that was her outfit, and I couldn't get my Wi-Fi to work. So I was just like, nah, I don't think this is her outfit, and I regret it so much because it's her outfit, and it was such a good price. And this is just kind of a faraway place, so I cannot go back to get her. Also, that is someone. I think it's Judy Garland. Is that correct? I could be wrong. When I saw this, I showed my mom, and she was like, I think that's Dorothy. High School Musical, Sharpay. So upset about that. Doll. I'm so mad. Anyways, I picked up this bag, and I said I can't buy a bag just because one doll is in it, especially for that price. And then these are not dolls, but they're like Disney, I don't know, they're like the little Disney set things, and they remind me of like the Christmas scenes that you can do, but it's Disney. And so I decided to take a video because I've never seen this and I wanted it so bad, but I will leave it for somebody who's an avid Disney collector. It's so cute though. I loved it. So before I begin showing you my haul, I just want to say I got a lot of stuff. I'm very grateful to be in the financial position that I'm in today's day and age where horrendous stuff is happening in the world. So sometimes when I watch videos and I really want to buy a doll, it does not do good for me because I'm like, I want to buy a doll, but I'm not in a great position. So if that's you, you should probably skip because I bought a lot of stuff. I knew that my birthday was coming up. I planned for it. I didn't map out money, but like I knew how much I was willing to spend, and I know how much I spent. And I'm again very grateful to be in the position. I'm also very grateful to be in a position with family who supports me and was willing to come along on the journey. And you know, when I buy dolls, I'm adding dolls into a house with people in it, so I try to be considerate. But I'm really grateful for my family to, you know, support me. I've seen videos on like Facebook groups of some people just not in the same situation. So obviously I just want to say that I'm very grateful to be in the position that I'm in with family who supports my collecting and is also contributors of it, but also to be financially in a position. So I got a lot of dolls. I spent a lot of money. Keep that in mind. I knew in advance that I was spending a lot of money. These are places that are kind of far out of way. So like if I'm here and I'm like, oh, I'm already buying like this, I don't want to buy this because that's a lot of money, I can be like, if it's there next week or in 2 weeks, because, you know, I can go these thrift places that are around me. If I regret not getting it, I can go, you know, in a week, and if it's still there, get it. But these places, I'm not likely to go back for a while. Actually, one of the places, my mom was like, I don't think I've been here in a year. And I was like, I've been here maybe 6 months ago. So I knew in advance that I would probably be spending a decent amount of money here because I won't have the opportunity to come back in a while. And in 6 months, they could be all bought up. So keep that in mind. I had to take that into consideration, especially finding some of these dolls that I'm really excited to have. Anyways, let's begin. So the first place that I went to, I don't actually know the store names. If you're really interested in places in Michigan, specifically like middle Michigan, not like Lansing, Detroit, that kind of vibe. Some people like ask me and I'm like, I'm not like in a big area, there's not like a lot of stuff, but if you're interested, I will try to actually put the places. I will either put them in the description if you would like, or I can comment. That was a loud noise. Anyways, but it was, oh, what is it called? It's called Lakes Mall, I think. It's not Great Lakes, it's Lakes, because when I was trying to find it, I was like, this looks really big and fancy, and that was not the place we went to. So I think it's called Lakes Mall, and that is where I first went. This place is quite far. I actually heard of the one store that I bought a few things in, because my dad works with somebody who dad owns it, I believe, and my dad tells people that he works with that I collect dolls, and then they'll be like, I have this or I have this. So that's really nice. Again, a great way of supporting, and why I'm so grateful. I've gotten so many dolls because of him, because he tells people that I collect. Crazy enough, I've been really after the Aldi's dolls, and he told people at work, and they're looking for them, so that's fun. But anyways, so they recommend, or he told my dad about this place, and my dad took me out there, and there's other stores there. So there was like a discount, maybe not discount, but like I feel like they buy pallets and then they sell stuff because it's brand new stuff. So I didn't actually hear about this, but then when we went this time, my sister wanted to go in, so we went in, and I got a doll. I think she was $5, and they didn't even do tax because I was ready to get out the tax, and it was just $5. It's a holiday Barbie, and it's actually a really cute holiday Barbie ornament. In the video I showed some holiday ornaments, and I said I haven't been buying them, but I actually lied because I think I just got, obviously I got this one, and then I have 2 more. I haven't put them on my tree yet, but I have broken them on my tree. I should just split because they're right by my door, and sometimes they fall off and I don't realize that they fall off, and then I step on them. But I should really just make a shelf of them, or like decorate my room is kind of the vibe that I've been thinking, like putting hooks up or something, because again, they fall off my tree and that has devastated me when they break. But this is a cute little holiday ornament. I'm very excited about this one. I don't remember what store that was called. Again, if you'd like to know, I can try to look up what the store is and put it in the description if you'd like. Anyways, the next place that I went, we went into one store, and then I came back to that later because I was like, I have so many dolls and so many things here that I want. But I got this. It's a Haiku figure, if you don't know. I really like the show Haiku. It's an anime. Not really a lot of great options to watch it. I think it's on Netflix, and I feel like it's now dubbed. No. They took away the dubbed, I think. Anyways, doesn't matter. They made pop figures. There's a few of them, plus they're missing. I think there's like a exclusive one of Hinata, is that how you say it? But they had a few, and I was really gonna get more, but then I spent a lot, so I chose not to. And I really just keep saying that I need to suck it up and buy them all because they're not gonna be in stores anymore. But he was $15, and he was a Hot Topic exclusive, and hopefully I can get the others eventually, but I keep putting it off. I don't have a lot of pop figures, actually. And like, I really want to get the Monster High, or like they do Barbie ones every once in a while, and I always hope to find them in the wild, and I never find them in the wild. I think he actually might be my second one. I'm trying to think. I have an 11, and then I have like the mini keychain ones. That's like my favorite thing. If they made keychains of Haiku, I would love that. But we got Daichi. Is that how you say his name? I don't actually know. Anyways, I've been reading the book, or I don't know if they're called comics. I've been reading the stuff rather than watching the show, so I didn't know how they pronounce them anymore. I haven't watched the show in a while, ever since they took the dubbed off of Netflix. Anyways, next. Okay, this one I do have a card for them. This one is the one that I think my dad knows the person that owns, but it's in Muskegon, Michigan, and it's the Lake Mall. And they have really weird hours, so if you're interested, this is the card, and it's called Discount Toys, and they have a lot of other stuff there, some Star Wars, other stuff. That's the only one that popped into my head other than dolls, because my mom was looking at them, but I got some stuff. Every time I go there, I'm like, I would like to have all of them, but I can't do that. And they're for roughly decent prices. Actually, I didn't love how much they go for, but I felt like they were a good price for me, so I paid them. There were some crazy ones. I really wanted the birthday wishes, but they were really expensive, so I chose not to get them. So the $2 that I got here, I actually didn't pay for. My mom did at checkout. I offered to. I said I got my wallet out, and she went bloop. But she bought me these, but I did pick them out, and I have 3 narrowed down, and my mom really liked this one, so I ended up buying this one because she really liked it. It was in my top 3, by the way, but I'm so excited. This is Costume Balls. Actually, when I was there the first time that I went, this was the one that I was looking at, and I ended up going with, I don't remember who I bought. It wasn't a Barbie. I cannot think of what she's called right now. She's like one of the Sash girls. Miss America, maybe, something like that. And then I bought someone else that I can't think of who I bought. That's not good, but like, so many Barbies. Costume Ball. This one my mom really liked, so I was like, I will definitely get this one. $24.99. I don't know how much she goes for. I don't know if that was a good price, but I felt like it was a great price for what I was willing to pay. And then this one I also didn't look up, so don't tell me if she goes for cheaper. She's gorgeous. I was looking at her and I was like, she's stunning, she's beautiful. I wanted her so bad. I was like, I don't recognize her. And I then looked up photos because I have a like wish list of all the dolls, all Barbies I should say, and does not do her justice. The photo did not do her justice. This is Exotic Beauty and she is a collector edition, the Style Set collection. She is beautiful. I don't know, there's just something about her, it does not do her justice. I cannot explain. I saw her and I was like, she's gorgeous, and she's up in the air, so she looks so good. Again, the dolls, if you go here, the dolls are two, like when you first walk in, both sides, left, right, and then there's like shelves that go across the top of like the store, and it's like 2 rows on like each side, and they're up in the air, so it's kind of hard to see prices. So it was a little bit difficult, and then some of the boxes were closed and you couldn't see prices, and you can't, like, they're up in the air, and I don't want to be mean, but like $30 is not a lot for like if she dropped, you know. And I get like kids coming in and touching them, so maybe that's why they put them in the air, but I was like, I really want to see these dolls, but I got them and I'm very excited. I don't know much about the dolls, so if the prices weren't good, I mean, you can let me know, but I was really excited to get them. I am literally obsessed and I cannot wait to get them out of their box. I think they're both really pretty. That is not the only thing that I bought there. What else did I buy there? Okay, making sure. I was looking at some of the others because they had other packs, but if you don't know, I've been really obsessed with like getting packs. There's like Winx Club ones, and so I'm not gonna open them today, but they were Barbie packs. Do you see this? So they are $2.49, and they say you get 9 collector cards and 1 sticker. I don't know much about these, but I bought 3 of them and I already opened 1 because I wanted to know what they were about. And then I saw these and they're $1.99, and so I bought them because I was like, maybe they're the packs. So here's what they say. So I bought 2 of these, and there's still more there, and I really kind of regret not getting more because I really want more of these. Anyways, these packs here that they sold, so on the packs it says PT 15, and I think these are supposed to be, from what I'm guessing, they're stickers. Oh, I should read actually to tell me anything else about them. Okay, anyways, this is the complete set. So like in these, each one gets at least a sticker. So you can get these, but then they had packs for the $1.99, so $2 of the complete stickers. So I have all the stickers twice, so I can have perfect stickers, and then I can also use them. You can't see them, my bad. Just a basic one, basic, pet, and then friends. We've got Kelly, Todd. Oh, I didn't see Todd. Yeah, Kelly, Todd, Kira, Stacy, Teresa, Christy, Skipper, sorry, Alan, Midge, Ken, and Barbara. Love that. So I got 2 of them, and I can use the stickers and not. I didn't know what they were, so I was like, what is this? And then I did open 1 pack because I wanted to see how cool they were. So I don't know if the packs are all the same or if they're different. I don't know. They could be the same packs. I really wish they would have sold the stickers, but clearly somebody there is a collector, so maybe they were opening them and that's how they got the stickers. Or I'm sorry, I meant the cards. But here's the, I think, 9 cards. So we have this one, and they all have like stuff on the back, so I will definitely take a look at that. We have this card, this one. She's pretty. Is that Holiday Barbie? I don't think so. I think that's somebody else. The rockers. Some really cute ones, and I cannot wait to open the others, and I want to buy. I really wish that I had just bought the whole deck of cards. Oh, and this is Costume Ball, which I was literally, when I pulled this, I was like, stop. It was fate. If I would have gotten that card and not had gotten the Barbie, I would have been so mad. So it was fate. And I haven't opened the other 2, but I really kind of regret not getting the other packs. So if you're like, you should go get the other packs, maybe I'll go down there. Anyways, it's kind of far to get there, so probably unlikely, but sometime I will go back. Really fun. They had a bunch of different cards too. These were the only Barbie ones, but they had some Disney princess. Okay, I have the hiccups and I tried to get rid of them and they're not going away, so I apologize. I did go out of order a little bit. So that's exciting. I forgot. Okay, I didn't forget them. I saw them, but I just kept, you know, ignoring them. But before I went on my birthday haul, I shopped because Winx Club dolls were on sale. And I was like, why not? I actually was really hoping to use my birthday coupon at Target, but I didn't. And if you don't know, I really wanted the Winx Club dolls. So now I have all of them except Tekna. If Tekna was on sale, I would have gotten her, but she was not on sale. So I paid like 10 something, which they're now 15 something. So like not a crazy deal, but I was like, if dolls reach fashionista price points, I typically buy them. Okay. If I like want them, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Anyway, so before I even went on this, I bought some and I didn't order pickup, and I already have Stella and Musa, and I regret not getting, I was like, I should get Musa and Tekna because they're not in stores. They're not the dolls that are in stores. There's only 4 dolls, and that's Aisha, Flora, Bloom, and Stella, and I should get Tekna and Musa because, like, what if they go away? What if they disappear? It makes sense. But I was like, no, I really wanted Stella and Musa was my favorite, so of course I picked up Musa, and I should have done it, and I regret my decision. So I'll listen to my heart next time when I buy dolls. So I already have those 2, so now we're just missing Tekna. Again, $15 is not a crazy amount, and I have a birthday coupon at Target, and I love to, whenever I buy from like big stores, I prefer to buy either dolls on sale or coupons, so it's only 5%, but it's okay. We'll see. Tekna might be coming into here now, especially because they're like releasing more dolls, and I'd like to try to catch up on them, because if you don't know, Winx Club is one of the ones that I really want to like keep up on and show that I support them. So I'm trying my best, but I also try not to buy from big corporations. I'm actually curious if Playmates, they have online, like sometimes companies you can't buy dolls directly from like Playmates or like whatever. I'm trying to think, but I can't think of other companies. Like Mattel, you can buy from them, but can you buy? I guess you can buy from MGA because they sell bras. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Sometimes stores you can't buy directly from the company, and I've never looked with Playmates. Maybe I should just buy directly from Playmates because I feel like they're decent. I don't know much about them, but I do know that they have been trying to bring down that price point, which is really sweet and like good of a company, instead of like other companies being like, I'm not gonna pay the tariffs, so I'm gonna push it on to you guys, and then I'm gonna get a tax reduction for the tariffs. Anyways, so we have Aisha, we have Bloom. Look at Bloom. I'm so excited. Again, I really like the Winx dolls, and I'm really like them. I don't know how people feel about them, but I am so excited for them. Winx Club was one of the shows that I really liked watching when I was younger. I didn't know there were dolls for it. There's certain shows that I used to watch when I was younger without knowing that there were dolls, and I really just liked Winx, and ever since I've just been wanting to support, and they're just really cool, and I would like to have other Winx dolls, but the fact that they're making like new ones and I don't have to spend $1 million to get them makes me happy. And then last one that I got was Flora. Flora and Musa are typically my favorite characters, so you might be surprised that I didn't get Flora. Originally, I was surprised. I really thought that I was gonna get Flora and Musa. They were just my favorites always, but I didn't. But she's beautiful. She's so gorgeous. And then I did buy one other thing, and you're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I bought the Legos. I don't buy a lot of Legos. The only ones that I have are this now, and then I have the 2 play sets for One Piece. If you haven't seen One Piece season 2, you should go check it out. I love them. Anyways, I really wanted the One Piece play sets or Lego sets because I really like the show One Piece, and I've been watching the anime and then obviously the live action, and so I don't really have a lot of Legos. I also have 2 Monster High Mega Blocks, and then I like the little Lego friend figures. I think those are really fun. But other than that, like, I don't have a lot, but I would like to spend $300 for that giant One Piece Lego set. I've been eyeing it. I've been looking at it. I definitely want the ship, which is only 100 and something, which, like, saying only is crazy. There's also like a Goonies playset. My sister said that I keep saying playset. I do apologize because I have doll play sets. Anyways, my sister, when she got them for me for Christmas, because I had asked for them, she said that she is going to regret the decision because Legos are expensive. And I was like, yes, they are. But I prefer to build them when I'm gardening. So then I don't cry building it and getting frustrated. And I did it with my one piece Lego set, so if you want to see that, you can go watch that. I don't think I was crazy in it. I just get really tired, so it's nothing crazy, and I had a lot of footage, so the next time when I build my other ones, I haven't built it yet, I think I'm going to do it in small parts, because I did not, like, I did like a speed run because it was so long. It took forever to build it, and I genuinely am not sure if it was because I was gardening or because I was just really slow. It's the first one that I built in like 20 years probably. I'm kidding, but like it's been a while, so I'm sure that I was just slow. Anyways, I bought this because it's a dandelion, and one thing that you probably don't know about me is that my favorite flower is a dandelion, and people will tell me that dandelions are not flowers, they're weeds, and I don't know, they're just really pretty and I love them. So I was very excited when this, and I was very excited that it said botanical, which is not a weed. I don't actually know what botanical means, but it says field flowers, not field weeds. Not weeds, field flowers, and I love them. Everyone in my family always points out that they're weeds, and I said, can you stop? They're beautiful. And when I saw this, I saw somebody take a look at it, and I said, stop. So I bought that for myself. It was my gift for myself. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So after we went to that mall, we went to, I think it's called Michigan Antiques, I think is just what it's called, and I got a few things there. I just recently actually went back because, actually, where is that doll? Oh, I have no clue now that I'm thinking about it. So, okay, so I went there and I got a few things. I got 3 items, I believe. I got 4 items. Okay, so we got this doll. She was, I think, $12. She's clearly out of box, and I just watched somebody talk about the Spice Girls, and I have one Spice Girl doll, and if you don't know, when I have dolls and I display them, it makes me sad when there's just one. So sometimes I focus on getting more in those sets, which you think should be the way that you collect. Like, focus on certain things, but like I like to collect so much. But I haven't added a Spice Girl since I added my first Spice Girl, and I got some Spice Girls. I just watched a video of somebody like take a look at like weird dolls, weird celebrity dolls, and I was like, those are really cool, and I was like, I have a Spice Girl, and then I was like, I should add more, and crazy enough, I found some, and I knew that this place had them, and it's from a booth that I like to purchase from, and they didn't have a lot of stuff this time, which was kind of disappointing, and I'm not sure if I even showed in the booth because it was kind of disappointing, but I ended up picking up this doll. And she is roughly out of the box, but she has her shoes, both of them, and that is all that really matters to me. So here is what I got. And then when my mother, and I believe she actually may have purchased these for me, I don't remember everything. She said save your money for when I went to another place that I spent a lot of money on. So this was $3.50. This is a book. She bought this. She was very interested, and I love like doll media books, and she was like, you can look at it and come. I did actually know that that page was falling out. I think I might have to try to fix it, but I don't know how to fix a book. Anyways, but it's like doll prices and stuff, and I was looking at these and it's just really interesting. So that one's $3.50. I feel like this one also might be, they also wrote directly in the book. That's so upsetting. Anyways, it has some papers in it, so I might take a look at these. If you're interested in seeing all of this, I will definitely gladly show you more up close like look to it, but it's got prices of older dolls, and my mom was like, you can just look and see like, oh, it was originally $5.95, so I got a better price. Anyways, she said you could look and see and try to compare to like what they go for now, and I was like, that's actually really fun. You have a great mind. Great minds think alike. That is perfect. Anyways, so she was very excited when she found those, and I was also very excited. I was already like looking through them when I was on the way home. The other thing that I got there was these. They were $2, and they're just little figures. I've been eyeing them since I go, and $1 for it. Oops. $1 for these is honestly a great price, because sometimes like McDonald's toys, I don't think they're McDonald's. I have no clue what they are. They say applause, maybe? Applause, I think is what that says. Anyways, if you know what these go to, let me know. But people charge a lot for like McDonald's toys, and that's what I'm going to consider these as like McDonald's toys. I don't know how much they go for, but I felt like that was fair price. I'd like to, like, if I could find McDonald's toys for like $1, I would probably buy them. Other than that, people charge like $5, and it's like, really? They were free. So I went back to Michigan Antiques because when we were there the first time for Spice Girl for the books, there was another doll that I was looking at, and she's currently in the freezer, and I will tell you, I'll maybe insert a photo, maybe do a short if you're interested. She was an Angel Barbie, and I had been eyeing her the past few times that I went there, but the booth, like half the items in the booth are missing price tags, which is kind of annoying, and I hate asking, and every time I go back they are not there. Well, my dad was like, this one is really cool, and I said, yeah, she doesn't have a price though, and he says, I will ask somebody, and I said, it's like a booth place, which means they have to call up the people, and I was like, So then we continued shopping, and then we got to the end, and they told us that they were really sorry, but the person hadn't answered yet, and we were like, that's okay, and they said, do you live around here? And we're like, not really, but my dad, he worked, I guess he doesn't really work around there, but it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. And we left our number, and they called up and were like, they said $10. So I went back and got her because we were already going back in the area. I'll kind of explain. So I went and got the doll. She's an angel doll. We think she might have termites or something. So I put her in the freezer, and I'm letting her stay in there for a while. I think my mom is convinced that they're dead, and I knew that when I was looking at the doll. I felt like $10 is a great price. She said they're probably already dead, and I said I'm gonna make sure that they are really dead, and I'm gonna freeze them to death. And so they're sitting in there. The box is just like really chewed up, like little bits were all throughout, and I'm probably going to unbox her outside and cry and scream. I don't like bugs, so I'll make sure that there is emotional support there when I take a look at her. But I'll show you what she looks like if you were interested. But anyways, when I was there, I actually passed up this doll, and I chose to get her again. So we spent $22 because she was 12 and the other doll was 10. This is a gem doll. If you don't know, I really like gem dolls. I have very few, and she's not wearing her outfit, but Gem has a lot of fashion packs. Not that I'll ever get them because I just watched one brand new box go for $72. How great for a single fashion pack. Anyways, because there's fashion packs, and I'm not always obsessed with what the dolls are wearing, but rather than the fashion packs, I was like, what if I just keep picking up new dolls? So I paid $12 for her, which is roughly what I paid for my other gem dolls. I think I paid like $10, and one of them was wearing an outfit, but I think one of them isn't. So anytime I find a gem doll, I pretty much just pick it up in hopes that one day I will find fashion packs. Unlikely, but I'm being optimistic, and I don't know if she's in great condition. I don't know if her bangs are cut. She looks in better condition than one that I have, that I was like, maybe one day I'll fix her up, and I didn't. So if anybody has any gem fashions that they're willing to part with for not a terrible price, not $100 for a single fashion pack, let me know. I'm not going to say no to like a lot. Let me look at your fat gem dolls that you were wanting to sell. She's pretty though. Her outfit is, I'm going to assume Barbie, but I actually have no clue if it is. It doesn't have a thingy on, so maybe it's not Barbie. I don't know. But we're gonna have to dress her in something. I don't know. Gem is just really fun, and I think out of some of their faces, some of them have some weird faces or some like crazy makeup. She's definitely very, very subtle. I don't remember which one this is, but I did look it up. But she's really cute, and I don't think that I have this one. I have a few gems. None of the other characters so far, but I have a few gems. So maybe one day we will get some fashion packs for them. That'd be so great. I think only 2 of my gem dolls are dressed in gem outfits, actually. I told you that for my birthday, I gave my parents a list of things that I wanted to do, or like antique places that I wanted to go to. For my actual birthday, we went to a butterfly garden, and a blue butterfly landed on me, and somebody that I work with told me that they don't really land on people or land near people, so that's exciting. Birthday dream come true. I did take a photo. If you're curious, I can post it, but I don't want to have to go find it. So anyways, what was I saying? Oh yes, so for my actual birthday, we didn't go antiquing, or like thrifting. We did go to one thrift place because my sister had a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I was like, I'm gonna go here, but they didn't have anything that I was feeling, so didn't buy. But 2 days after my birthday, on Wednesday, we went to this place, and this was the #1 thing on my list, so that's why we went to it. I really wanted to go, but they have really weird hours, and like a lot of not weird hours, but just like they're not open on Sundays, which a lot of people aren't open on Sundays, but then also like they're not open on Mondays and Tuesdays. I think maybe Tuesdays. No, I feel like it's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday that they're not open. So anyways, Wednesday I went, and this place can either have some crazy good stuff or not a lot. And I got some stuff here, and let's see. I got a lot. I got a decent amount, okay? I don't actually remember how much I spent, but they just have like, okay, it's called, oh no, Toys Are Used? No. Yes, it's called Toys Are Used, and this is like my favorite place. I love to go. I just live nowhere near it, so it's like really out of my way. And I would like to go there as much often as I could, but I can't. So they're specifically focused on like a used toy place. So oftentimes they have a lot of dolls, and it's like a really small place, so it's really confined. I love going to it. Some of my family members who don't like confined places don't like going to it, but nonetheless I am so excited for everything that I found, and I might be going back soon eventually, because when I was there, she's really nice, by the way. I literally, like, she was tagging Ever After High dolls, and the last time I went, and that's why I love going, because they had Monster High and Ever After High dolls. I got a huge lot. You should take a look at that. I don't remember what it's called, but I could try to link it below if I remember. But anyways, she was like, here, you can take, I haven't finished tagging all, or putting the prices on, but here's like the price list, and here's the Ever After High, and I was literally crying. I was like, stop. And I'm so grateful. But basically when I was there, she told me that she was gonna go through her Barbies. So if you want to see her daughter's Barbies, I think, to put them in the store, and she asked me if I had a specific like ones that I'm looking for, and she was like, let me know like if there's a day that I'll be like I can come back so that like I can have like first dibs. She didn't want to put them out and like me not be able to come right away, and so I'm really grateful for that. I love that I show up enough to where she like kind of knows me. I don't frequent it a lot, but I do go there, and I do sometimes make big purchases. Again, I prepare, so hopefully I get to go back soon, and get to look at the Barbies. And this is a place that I would like to film in, but like I'm also like really anxious because like I don't want her yelling at me. So, but she's always got a lot of stuff, and maybe one day I will sneak some photos or sneak something. But here's what I bought there. So should I do loose Barbies first? I guess I'll do playsets. So they had a playset. So this was $3, and I feel like it could be missing something, and obviously like maybe sun damage. But if you don't know, I am obsessed with like vehicles, specifically scooters, bikes, that kind of vibe. Vespa. Is this a Vespa? It's my scene. Stop. Perfect way to display it. The sun damage on this side. I don't know if there's a way to fix sun damage, but it's this way, and it's so cute, and I'm obsessed. And it was $3, and I felt like that was a good price. My mom was looking for helmets after this because she was like, they need to be safe. But I said it's fine. They're fine. I don't know if it's missing anything. If anything is, you know, missing here. I mean, it's got like this, so maybe like a dash. I don't know. I don't care. I'm literally obsessed, and I will put somebody on it, and they will enjoy this. They will love it. Anything my scene is just really cool. And again, scooters, Vespas, that kind of thing. Bikes. I was eyeing a bike that was there. I really wanted it. But yeah, they just excite me. So then I got some loose dolls, and let's take a look. They're always pretty decent prices. So let's see if I can remember this, because I feel like she ripped off some of the stickers. So first of all, we have an OMG for, I think she was $4, and she's missing some things, but I didn't have this one. She needs shoes for sure. But I didn't have her, and she seemed to have most of her outfit, or a decent amount of her outfit. She's the tennis player, I think. Obviously, she needs a little tennis racket, so maybe one day I'll find it. Actually, I bought, the last time I was there, I bought a pack of OMG clothing. I had a lot of OMG clothing, which is why I picked it up, because sometimes I get nude OMGs, and I never know what to put them in, because they have, like, weird body shapes. So, like, their top's really small, and then their legs are really thick, and so they're kind of hard to buy stuff for, so I was like, perfect. But here she is. She's gorgeous. I don't actually know her name, but I don't add OMGs often to my collection, so I was like, maybe I should add more, and I'm really grateful to have her. Next, we have this boy doll. He is nude. I took his clothing off. He was wearing a firefighter outfit. I recognized him right away, but I couldn't place where I recognized him from. Here's what he was wearing. He was $2, and I was like, for $2 for somebody that I'm pretty sure I know who he is, I am gonna pick him up. And she told me that it was he was her grandson's or granddaughter, it was somebody she knew, doll. And I was like, oh, do they know what doll it is? No. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I recognize who this is. And anytime I see celebrity dolls, I like oftentimes pick them up because I'm like, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he's a celebrity doll. And I thought maybe he was Mattel, but he's not. His back says Touchstone. That's what it says. And I was like, I recognize him. And my mom in the car was like, I think I know who he is too. And I was like, I'm gonna cut this off when I get home. But grateful that I didn't, because it's his actual necklace. He's from Blossom. I think he's Joey from Blossom, and I have a Blossom doll, which is why I know this, which is why I recognize his face, because I was like, I really want the boy doll. And what's really exciting about getting a nude doll, because if you don't know, I try not to pick up nude dolls because I've been really focusing on having dolls with their outfits and like blah blah blah. So you might be like, why'd you pick them up? But I really was like, I think I know who this is. And I've been really wanting him so bad, actually. Crazy that I couldn't recognize who he was. But when I looked at and unboxed my Blossom doll, I was like, I want the boy dolls so badly. They come with second outfits. I don't know if he'll come with second shoes. So I might have to find shoes. I don't remember. But this is just going to entice me to actually buy the doll in box and then get a second outfit for him. So I'm so excited. But here he is. I now want the other doll to have a second outfit. For Blossom came with a second outfit, and I'm pretty sure that he does. I looked, and so if I'm wrong, please don't tell me. What did I buy? Okay, next, I think she was also $2. Most of her dolls there are $2. There's like a little bin. This doll, I'm not sure if this is the actual one that wears the outfit, but oftentimes dolls that are from roughly the same era look kind of the same, so I'm gonna keep her in it. If it's not, you can tell me. I do need to fix her up, obviously. I don't think this is hers. She's missing like a little flurry, but I've been really wanting to collect Barbies roughly in their bathing suits, in their outfits, and I was like, I recognize a bathing suit. I'm pretty sure it's roughly the same era. You can let me know if it's not, but I was like, that is good enough for me. Her bathing suit keeps coming down, and I'm pretty sure that this is the time, like this is the body that she would have had, so I don't know why it keeps falling down. But I was really excited to pick her up, and for $2, I was like, yeah, nah. And I really like this. I don't know who this goes to. I don't know if it's somebody's fabric that they put on here, but I think it's really cute. But she does need a little fix up. $2. I felt like that was fair. I don't remember how much you were. I want to say like $2, maybe even $1. I don't remember. But it's called Fashion Teenage Dolls, and there's like a little plastic cardboard cutout in there, and I thought that was really fun. And she's obviously not greatly reviewed, but dolls like this are really fascinating to me, and to find them for like a decent price, I'm not gonna say no to them. So I picked her up. I don't know anything about her, but she was just really interesting, and I like to add like knockoff dolls. I have like a whole section of like knockoff dolls. I don't know if she'd be considered a knockoff doll, but she was kind of pretty, so I picked her up, and I liked her. Okay, the last of the loose dolls that I have for this place is, first of all, I got her, and I really like Barbie movie dolls. My favorite things in the world. Love Barbie movie dolls. They're really fun and pretty, and I have a budget version of her, and then I also have the skirt that I just have officially never put on. And to get this one is so cool and so exciting. She needs a decent fix up. Her face is really dirty. I'm nervous about her hair. Her curls, I'm not gonna brush it out. I'm just gonna wash it, see if that does anything, because I feel like she's gonna need to be like less dirty. I feel like her hair is gonna have like gunk come out of it, like dirt. Whenever I wash my dolls, there's always a lot of dirt, and because she has it on her face, I'm very concerned that it's all over her hair. But I'm not good at fixing up curly hair. I'm not sure if this is gonna fix up well, so we're concerned. But she's from the one, I can't think of the line, but they're like, I want to say acapella, but I could be wrong. I can't think, but I'll have 3 of like the main dolls in this line now. I just need the redhead, I think, because I have Zaya, is that her name? And then the other blonde girly, the main blonde girly, I should say, sorry. And then I had the budget of her, but now I have her, which is really exciting to have. And I want all Barbie movie dolls, so like I like the budget ones. The budget one for her is crazy, but still, it's fun. Okay, the last doll that I got, actually I had the price. Where did I have it? It is still on here. She was $3. The Na 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 dolls. I really like Na Na Na. I know people are not always the biggest fan of them, so don't attack me. but I like na-na-nas. And when the sign came out, I thought they were really cute, especially for like Valentine's, but I was like, I'm not gonna pay $15 for a doll that, number one, is like right after they lost their like gimmick of like popping the thing open and like so like it was still the same price. And then she has no dress on. Like, I thought maybe you could take these off, but you couldn't. So I've been slowly collecting na-na-nas when I can. And to get one of these that I thought were really cute when they came out, and I was like, I don't want to pay that kind of price. So $3 was great for me. And she has her little brush, which is so cute. And it says True Love. Oh, she's so cute. Now I have two of these dolls. The Valentine's one. And she has her little shoes, which are so cute. I'm literally obsessed with that doll. Okay, then for the box dolls, I guess I'll show you next. So I got a book, and I don't remember how much. Oh, it's still on here. It's $5, but she said that I could have it for free because it had been in the system for so long, and she told me that it was her daughter's book. I have those dolls. Stop. Sorry. And I just thought it was really pretty, and anytime I see like books of Barbies and like showing off some of the more fancier dresses, I don't know, I just kind of pick them up because I think they're really cute and it's fun to look at. And I added another book to my Barbie collection, and then I bought some in-box dolls. I don't remember how much I paid, but I feel like it was roughly $60, and I paid in cash. Oh, stop. Wait. Okay, wait, sorry. So I got 2 more Spice Girls. I know, I've gotten 3 Spice Girls, and I wasn't even trying to get all the Spice Girls. I just literally watched a video and I was like, wow, like I would like to have Spice Girls. I feel like celebrity dolls are not something that people are crazy excited about, and I think that that is lame. Anyways, I love celebrity dolls. I think they're so fun. So this is Spice Girls, and I think this is Posh Spice. I don't know much about the Spice Girls. Where's your name? Where's your name? I don't see it. I'm pretty sure that you are Posh Spice. Oh, nickname, Posh Spice, at the top. Anyways, I don't know much about them. I just know that they are a band, maybe? Anyways, I thought she was really fun. She was $19. I don't know if that's a good price for a doll, kind of out of box, in box. I don't know, but I was willing to pay it. And she has... The thing that I was like, what? They have dolls. I know this one doesn't have it. Like, when I was looking, I'm not seeing her in here. That's cool, though. I don't think, at least. It's partially open, so I'm not going to see that in here. Oops. And then I got this one, who is also moving around in her box. But this is, oops, she fell her shoes off, but it's in there. Oh, she has a little headphone sack. Sorry. And then this one is Baby Spice, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, her birthday is January 21st. And so I got her as well for that same price. I don't know what a good price for these dolls are. I don't know because they're like kind of out of box, but she looks to be in good condition, and that's roughly what I pay for dolls that are in decent condition, where I can just take them out of the box and put them on display. And it'll be a nice little unboxing. I'm not sure if they were ever removed. It's taped, so I'm gonna say they were removed from box, but that is okay. I felt like that was a good price, so don't come at me, okay? Anyways, I'm very excited about getting all those dolls. And then the last place, I know, one more place, and this is where I spent a lot of money. This place is oh, I guess I should do my birthday, what I got for my actual birthday. Okay, anyways, this place is a hit or miss. And it's hit or miss. Sometimes I find stuff, and oftentimes when I find stuff, I find decent stuff. Like, I'm actually very excited about what I find. I found like, not brand new, but like, she was in such good condition. Project MC Squared doll, McKenna. Again, sometimes they can have a little bit of pricey prices, but like, I'm sometimes willing to pay it for some of the dolls, and sometimes they have nothing. They have broken Barbies there. One time I'm trying to think of others. I got a Shira doll and love her, love that doll. I just can find some exciting things. So sometimes I find nothing, sometimes I find stuff. That's kind of the vibe that I'm trying to show you. It is called Hope, maybe. It's in Grand Haven, Michigan. And I think it's Hope. It's Hope something. It's just a thrift store. The basement level is where the toys are. If you're curious, you have to go down the stairs. And so first, when I walked in, I'm gonna play set, and I said I really want that. But let's look at the stuff that we got that's not a play set. So I got this. It was 99 cents. Oops, there we go. And I've been wanting to get the American Girl doll books. I don't actually know what This is book 2. Okay, somebody who's knowledgeable on American Girl doll books, can I read book 1 or book 2 out of order, or is it not gonna make sense? Thank you. Anyways, I did like rarely ever see these, and if I could, I'd pick them up more often. I really like media. And then I got this Barbie book. It's the Christmas carols, and anytime I find Barbie books, if they're a good price, I try to pick them up, and I felt like 99 cents was a decent price for books, so I picked it up. And I don't know, I would like to get more, but I never find books in the wild. It's based on the movie. Yeah, it's really fun. There was another Barbie book that I was looking at that was there, but it was like $7.99, and I think it's because it used to have a necklace in it, but it didn't when I was looking at it, and I was not willing to ask. Okay, next. This goes against my thing of saying that I would like to buy dolls that don't have outfits on, or that have their actual outfits on and not no outfit. Okay, I know you're like, didn't you say that? And I said yes, but I really wanted to get him, and hopefully I can find their outfits one day. Mitchell Musso, I was like, that's really fun, and it's a celebrity doll, so of course I picked it up. This is from Hannah Montana, in case you didn't know, and picked him up, so hopefully I can find an outfit for him or find his actual outfit one day. Fingers crossed, but unlikely. I think it's Mitchell Musso. There's a few other dolls. I'm like 20% sure. It's 2007. They could be, no, it definitely looks like him. I was thinking like it could also be like High School Musical, not High School Musical, what is that called? Camp Rock. But I'm pretty sure that it's him. Sorry that I held you by the head. Anyways, but I picked him up because I was like, celebrity doll, that's so fun. He is wearing, you know, an outfit that's really tight for him. I'm curious actually who it belongs to. A lot going on, but I wanted the doll. The other doll that I got, you're not gonna be super excited, but I'm so excited. It is the Addison Rae doll, and now I have almost all of them. This is one that I needed. She is $3. I was so excited. I absolutely obsessed with her. I think she's so cute, and I have 3 dolls now. I just need the advent calendar, and I don't think there's any other dolls that I need, so that's exciting. But she's fun, and I'm always excited. How much was you originally? There's a pink sticker, and I want to see if I got it for a better deal than the pink sticker. I can't see it. I tried to rip it off. Anyways, okay, I got 2 play sets there. That's where my money went. So when I first was walking in, down the stairs, there was a dollhouse. It was a big one, and I was like, nah, I don't really need it. And then I saw the dollhouse behind it, and I was like, I need it. My mom told me not to look at the price of the first one. It was $20. The other one was $30. I was like, that's a lot for a dollhouse. And it has most of the pieces. Obviously, like, it's missing the furniture, but like it had the outside pieces. It is the 2006 house, and I bought it. Yeah, no, I carried that thing up the stairs. How exciting. They put it downstairs. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, and I was like, yep, I made this purchase. And so now I have to find a spot to put it. I always say that I can't look at play sets because I really like them. When I first started collecting, I was like, I don't like play sets, and that's a lie. That is a big lie. I love play sets. I think they're so fun. I need more space. I need to buy a warehouse to store all my stuff in. That would be ideal. Anyways, and I picked it up, and I was like, I have money. So I already have a spot that I want to put it. I just have to move stuff out of it. I have a trunk in my room, like a chest, and I have decided that I never use it, and it's just there for decoration. Before I started collecting, I was like, it's gonna look so cute. What an aesthetic. And then I started collecting dolls, and now I don't keep that aesthetic. So that's where I think I'm gonna do it, and we've all agreed that I never use it, and I just pile junk on it. So I'm gonna put that there, because at first I was thinking I could put my dollhouse on a shelf, and I was talking to my dad, and we both agreed that we think that it'll weigh the shelf down too much because it's kind of heavy. If you want to see it, I'm gonna definitely do videos where I have to clean it up because it's not in the greatest condition. I mean, it's in decent condition. She's just a little dirty, and some of the windows do not want to stay in, so I'm gonna glue them in because I'm not gonna take the windows out. So I'll definitely show it eventually if you're curious. The second one, I was coming up the stairs, and I was like rounding the thing, and they have like a little collector area. That's where the reason why I keep going back is because one time I bought 3 collector, no, they're not, I guess they kind of are collector dolls. They're Doll of the World, and that's how I got into Doll of the World collecting, wanting all the Doll of the World dolls. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with them. Anyways, a lot of talking. I saw this, and I was like, now, I just lugged a 2006 Playhouse up the stairs. It was heavy. Do I go and put that back and buy this because I wanted this so bad, or do I buy both? So I spent like $60 here at a thrift store called Something Hope. If you're curious, I can look it up and I will put it in the description or something. But I already built it. I have most of the pieces. Well, I don't have like the extra accessories, but like the structure. When I say most of the pieces, I mean the structure, right? The main pieces. Everything else you can just decorate and find other random stuff to put in there. I got this. I paid $20 for it. I don't know if that is a good valid price, but I was willing to pay it. Therefore, it was worth it for me. I feel like I've seen her go for more, but maybe it's more complete. Anyways, I just made sure that it had the basic things that it needed to have in here. I needed this. I was like, this is really cute, and I wanted this. And everything else, I was like, fair game. And it had most of it. This front piece here was broken, so I will just glue that in. It just like snapped a little. They were using tape to hold it in. I had to build this, by the way. I will show you more up close the actual, I'm like out of the photo, but I will show you more up close the actual playset in a different video, but my phone told me that I have low storage, so I need to hurry up. Here's what I got for my actual birthday. This would be the day before on March 9th, which is also the day of Barbie's birthday. I didn't say that in the beginning, which is crazy because I always bring it up. Anyways, I first unboxed this. My parents got it for me together because my dad was like, we need to get her a doll because she likes dolls. So they got me this. I now have 3 Wednesday dolls, not this character, but 3 different characters. Wednesday, Enid, and oh my god, I can't think of her name, and I couldn't think of it's blanking. I'm so excited. I wanted this one so bad, and I just didn't get it right away, and I really am grateful to have that doll. And the last one, my dad got this for me, and he was like, do you have this one? And he's like, because I can return it. I said, no, I want this so bad, and I've been wanting her so bad. So I'm so grateful and excited to have this doll. So I also got this for my birthday. I am obsessed, and I'm just really grateful again and happy, and just I was able to get so much. It's a lot, but I again really grateful. I need to fix up some dolls. I need to put them on my shelves, and yeah, that was my haul. It was a lot. I'm very excited. If you can't tell, I'm like overjoyed. Sometimes I feel like I can't express my emotions very well, but I feel like I'm showing that I'm happy. I am just grateful, and yeah, I hope that you enjoyed my haul. If you are curious on anything else, you want to see things more up close, you want to see me try to fix things, if you have advice for anything that I showed, you want to give it for fixing up things, you can let me know. But yeah, I'm excited. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the video. But yeah, bye!